Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am very excited for today's video, and this one is very late and last minute because, long story short, I lost my SD card and my USB plug, and I haven't gotten another one, so I wasn't going to be able to film on my camera. And then even when I was going to film on my phone, I did not get to go to the location that I wanted to go film at. So this whole video is very different than I wanted it to be, but that is okay because we're going to get it done nonetheless. If this is your first time seeing my face, I swear the videos will be much more put together than this one. But my name is Samantha, or Sammy for short, and I'm a certified personal trainer as well as a weight loss specialist. So if either of those things are of any interest to you, then please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be informed when I upload all of my future content. You can also go ahead and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Sammy for short. Now, with all that being said out of the way, let's jump in to the video. So today's video is now going to be a quick little rundown of a company that I am affiliated with. And I've talked about them once on my channel before, but I really want to start getting back into talking about them because I genuinely use their products weekly, if not daily. One of them I use pretty much daily, and I actually need to restock up on it because I'm out. And then the other ones I use at least weekly. And then at the end of this video, I will show you my last workout for the Fit for Fall program. If you've been following my channel, then you know on my website I have a new fall workout program called Fit for Fall. You can go ahead and check that out. I'll leave everything down in the description box, and that is a about 6-week challenge of workouts that you're able to do to get in the best shape this fall. Don't be discouraged. I know fall is almost over, but you can do this during any season you would like. Anywho, jumping back to the first part of this video, what company is it that I work for? Well, if you haven't heard before, I am affiliated with the brand EPN. If you don't know what that is, it is short for Enhanced Performance Nutrition, and it is a supplement company. So supplementation, not in terms of like steroids. I know a lot of people think steroids when you hear that, but that's not what it is. It supplements beneficial for, especially for bodybuilders or anyone really trying to work out. They have a plethora of products, but a lot of the most popular ones are going to be their ballistic pre-workouts. They have amino greens, they have protein powders, collagen, and so much more. So I'm going to leave their information all down below so you can check them out. But what you're going to do with me today is you're going to kind of come along with me so I can purchase a couple different products. Because what I do have a code with them. It's SReynolds10. And you can get 10% off any of your purchases. So that's a code that you can use, and that obviously helps me out as well as gives you a discount. But something else I do, aside from just using the discount code, is some of my personal clients or people that I know that live in my area, I will buy some of the product and then give it to them directly, and so then they pay me directly. So that is another way that I profit from this brand. And I'm running out low on product right now, so I'm going to stock up on a couple more. You're going to come along with me for that, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about all of the products and the brand itself whilst doing so. Like I mentioned before, they have a plethora of products, but some of those include the pre-workouts, they have wellness, they have protein, amino acids, fat loss, and post-workout. So for the pre-workouts, what they currently have, and they're constantly changing up their flavors and everything. They run out of stock very quickly because it is extremely popular and it's great for you. Like their pre-workouts I love because the flavors are not only really good, but it gives you a subtle boost of energy and you don't crash. Like anytime I've taken any pre-workout before, I just immediately crash or I get like these crazy bursts of energy. And this just like subtly gives you that energy and then subtly dies down so you're not crashing at all. And you could take this at night. I've taken it at night and it doesn't affect my sleep. You can take this in the daytime, you can take it whenever, and it's just perfect to kind of give you that little boost you need. So right now, their current flavors, they have 2 ballistic pre-workouts. They have the Rocket Pops. I have had Rocket Pop. It is super good. That's the first one I actually ever had from them, and it's one of my favorite flavors. Like when I tell you all of these flavors are so phenomenal, including the protein. And I know protein's hard to get rid of that protein taste, but everything from this company tastes so good. So they have their ballistic pre-workout Rocket Pop, then the ballistic pre-workout Citrus Blast, which is what I currently have. I do have one more of those in stock. If you're interested in purchasing from me, then you can comment below, DM me on Instagram, text me if you happen to know me, and I will get that to you. And then they also have a new product, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm very interested to be trying. They do sell some of their products on Amazon as well if you want to go through there. But this is the Hydro Pump Stim Free Pre-Workout. in Cherry Blast. So the stim-free basically just means that it has no caffeine. So the other two do have caffeine in them with the Ballistic pre-workouts, while this Hydro Pump does not. It is loaded with 5 grams of citrulline, which is an extremely powerful nitric oxide booster, which helps your arteries relax and work better. And then that simultaneously improves blood flow throughout the entire body. And this is all research backed. This also helps you with your focus, stamina, and hydration, which will help eliminate exhaustion, lightheadedness, or post-workout grogginess. Now, the Ballistic pre-workouts have fully disclosed labels, so you're not confused by any ingredient that is in your pre-workout. It is formulated for endurance, strength, and power. And like I've said before, the flavors are to die for. They're so good. And there's absolutely no clumps in them either, so it mixes really well into your water. For their wellness products, they have Immuno Greens, which is a delicious fruit smoothie flavored drink. It gives you 30 nutrient-rich greens and superfruits in this one powder. And this is perfect for people who don't get enough greens or veggies or fruits in their normal diet. This helps kind of supplement and give you more of those. It has green superfood, super reds, probiotic fiber. It's sweetened with stevia. There's tons of organic ingredients inside of it. There's B vitamins for natural energy. There's a potent immune boost, mushrooms and cordyceps, enzyme matrix for digestion to help with digestion. There's no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. And like I said before, it's a delicious fruit smoothie flavor. Now on to one of my favorite products here is the collagen. I actually really ran out of the collagen because I was taking it every single day in my green smoothie. And there's pretty much no flavor in it, so you can mix it into your smoothies and not taste it. And I saw such an improvement with my skin and my hair. I can't say for nails. I know collagen is supposed to help your nails as well, but mine are acrylic, so I can't really tell what's underneath of that. But I'm sure it's helped strengthen my nails too, because I really don't have to go get my nails done every 2 weeks. It's usually more like every month I go get a fill-in. So I think it's really improved in all of those areas. And collagen is the most abundant protein in your body, which accounts for about 1/3 of its protein composition. It's one of the major building blocks for your bones, skin, muscles, tendons, and ligaments, and it can help improve joint pain as well. So overall, it's something that I highly recommend, and I've already ran out of and need to get more. I think I've used 2 of them up already. I need to 100% get more, which is partially why I'm on the site right now. Also, in terms of wellness, they have their vegan protein, so it's called VegaPro or VegaPro. Not fully sure how you pronounce it. This uses quinoa, brown rice, and pea isolate, which provides amino acids, vitamins, and the necessary minerals that you would normally find in a protein powder, but it's vegan. There are no artificial sweeteners or flavors, and this, along with the protein blend, will help with your digestive system. Ice cream flavor and chocolate brownie. Next, in wellness, they have glutamine, which is the most abundant amino acid in the human body, which will result in faster muscle growth. So overall, this helps aid in your recovery when you're working out. And finally, for wellness, they have omega-3 fish oil, which promotes overall health. It contains the richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which help support your brain, your heart, your immune system, bones, and joints. I highly recommend you check out their wellness products as well if you have any digestive issues or want to strengthen your hair, skin, and nails. These are all very great products for you. On to their protein. Now, this is the most popular thing that I sell, and I do, again, purchase a lot of their proteins. Right now, let me say what I currently have in stock for anyone that's interested in purchasing from me. I currently have in stock the Cinnamon Crunch flavor. I have one of those. Actually, I lied. I have 2 Cinnamon Crunch flavors. And these come in really big portions too. Like, it says it can give 28 servings. I think it can do more than 28 servings, to be completely honest. I have one of the chocolate milkshake protein that you can purchase from me. And I do technically have one of the cookies and cream, but I'm running out of mine, so I think I might just use this one. But if someone gets to me about this before I end up using it, then you can take it. If not, I'll purchase some more and I can give it to you. Or again, you can use my code SReynolds10 for 10% off your purchase. As I mentioned earlier, I do have the Ballistic pre-workout in Citrus Blast. I already have one of these that I'm currently taking now, so if anyone would like this, again, just hit me up. So the different flavors that they have for their proteins are Cinnamon Crunch, Chocolate Milkshake, Cookies and Cream, Vanilla Cupcake, and then, like I said before, they have the VegaPro Vanilla Ice Cream or the Chocolate Brownie. So with their proteins, I'm just going to go a little rundown of what they are. 100% whey protein is made without fillers such as maltodextrin, fructose, or other low-cost ingredients. Their whey protein is providing the highest biological value of any protein source. It makes it ideal for building lean muscle. 100% whey is absorbed immediately, flooding your muscles muscles with key amino acids. This all makes perfectly for an assembled protein powder that your muscles will be craving after a workout. The added whey isolate for protein synthesis, the digestive enzymes for absorption, cold processed whey protein, ultra filtered whey, natural BCAAs for fast recovery. It mixes great. It does mix great into your drinks. I will say that. It does not leave hardly any chunks, and it tastes so good. Like, when I tell you it just tastes exactly like a cookies and cream milkshake, or like exactly like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it really does. The flavors are amazing. And you get 29 grams of protein per serving. So I, from personal experience, can say I really love these products, and I think you should 100% give them a try. Whether or not you use my code, I'm just saying that this is my favorite supplement brand. Quickly going into their amino acids, you have the EAA Energy Peach Mango Slush, the EAA Energy Raspberry Iced Tea, the BCAAs Watermelon Candy, BCAAs Grape Slushy, and the EAA Energy Green Apple Candy. I cannot speak too much on these because I've not had their amino supplements, but I do want to try some, especially BCAAs. I know they are very beneficial for people. I just personally haven't had any. I'm not going to speak too much on these. The flavors, however, sound so good that like I'm already like watering in the mouth just thinking about them. For fat loss, they do have a thermogenic fat burner in blue raspberry and rocket pop. I love those two flavors of the pre-workouts I've had in the past with these flavors. I will say I've never had their thermogenic fat burners, but again, I'm sure they taste great. I just want to preface, thermogenic fat burners don't make you lose weight. I will actually read their little overview so you understand what it actually does for you. It is an advanced thermogenic fat burning formula containing a synergistic blend of 7 ingredients to support fat loss in multiple pathways. It works by kickstarting your metabolism, which results in rapid fat burning. When combined with exercise and a reduced calorie diet, that is specific in there. You still have to exercise and you still have to have a reduced calorie diet. This just helps to enhance your metabolism, like making your metabolism faster. It doesn't make you burn fat all on its own. You don't just take a couple scoops of this a day and call it a day, like just to enhance what you're already doing in the gym and in the kitchen. So that's all I'm going to speak upon with that. And finally, post-workout, they have a hydrocarb and a creatine monohydrate. I have also not had these yet, so I will read you a little overview of it. The flavors, again, look great. This is Summer Punch. Like, I really want to try everything now. The hydrocarb is the ultimate recovery and hydration supplement. 1 scoop of hydrocarb provides 24 grams of carbohydrates. This helps maximize recovery by replenishing glycogen stores after an intense workout. Hydrocarb also includes an electrolyte blend consisting of sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium to deliver targeted hydration faster and better than ever. So this is supposed to help aid in recovery, instant hydration, work out longer, boost energy, and restore glycogen. I believe the restoring glycogen and the instant hydration. I'm not sure about helping you work out longer. I'm sure it does help boost your energy as well, and it is supposed to aid in recovery. So take that as you will. And then this is the creatine. I have not had creatine, however, I do know it is extremely important for you as well, so I'm probably going to try this out in my new order. The creatine monohydrate is proven to increase muscle mass, enhance your strength, and rapidly help with recovery. That is everything that is on their websites. They do have membership offers, but if you don't want to be a member, then you can just, again, purchase through my code SReynolds10 and get 10% off. They have stacks. They have individual merchandise that you can order. They have water bottles. I believe they have shirts too. Let me see what their merchandise. They have tank tops, hoodies, shirts, joggers, leggings. Ooh, they have a duffel bag. I kind of want that duffel bag now. Let's see. Oh, they have a phone case. Sorry, now I'm looking at everything. Definitely check them out. I'll leave all their information in the description below. But with all of that kind of being said and out of the way, I know this is a very last minute video, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless. I am now going to move you straight into the last workout for the Fit for Fall program, which is the upper body push day. Now, because I didn't get to film this on my camera either, and I didn't get to go to the location to film it on my phone, I do have footage of it for my TikTok, so I'll leave the link in the description. You can check out the TikTok video. This is just going to be those clips with a voiceover over top so you can hear more detail about it, but it will be a vertical angle as opposed to horizontal, so it's not going to take up the whole screen. I apologize for that, but hopefully you still get some benefit out of it with the voiceover and the explanation. So I'll just kind of take it away. Starting off with a warm-up of active neck stretches. You're just going to stand nice and tall, bringing your hand to one side of your head, the opposite side of your head, as you drag your same ear down towards the same shoulder. and then lifting back up. Repeating this for about 30 seconds on each side. Next, going into dowel circles. Now, I didn't have a dowel this day. I couldn't find them, so I just used a band instead, which you can use as well. You just want to make sure you're keeping your arms nice and straight as you hold them out wide. Try not to have too much of a bend in your elbow. As you circle behind your head one way, you'll do 30 seconds on one side. Then you'll switch directions and do 30 seconds on the other. Depending on your mobility and flexibility in your shoulders, you may not be able to go back as far, or some people may be able to go around even farther. Next, going into single arm windmills. So you're going to stand nice and tall, feet about hip distance apart to have good stability. And you're just going to bring one arm forward, up and back, circling around for 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other. Try to take this nice and slow, and when you twist back, you want to think about turning your hand out as well. That way you can get a full range of motion. Next, you'll be doing push-up negatives. So you're going to start in a high plank position with your wrists underneath your shoulders, keeping your core nice and tight, drawing your navel up towards your spine. You're going to slowly come down towards the ground all the way, letting your stomach and chest touch the ground. Then you'll push through those palms as you sit back into a child's pose position, and then push out through the hands and feet into that plank position again. This allows you to move through every single portion of the push-up and still being able to build that strength, as opposed to just doing the girly push-ups where your knees are on the ground, where you're not actually building much strength and you're just utilizing other areas of your body. This actually helps you target the areas that you need to strengthen in order to do a full push-up. Speaking of a full push-up, you'll be doing some push-ups after this. If you're unable to do so, you can just continue with those push-up negatives. You're going to be doing as many as you can for 45 seconds. If you need to take a break in between them, that is okay. Just do as many as possible. You want to try and tuck your elbows back as much as possible. I know it looks like my elbows are going out to the side, but I can promise you I was really trying to force them back next to my body. And I'm definitely not the best at these, hence why I keep stopping and going. But it'll just happen over time. There I go, failing a little bit. But over time, you'll get stronger and stronger. Going into dips, you are going to go over to the dip machine, and you can use the assisted portion of this if you would like. However, I'm not going to today. What I'm going to do is just put my hands on the handles, bend my elbows, come down as low as I can, and then keeping my chest nice and high, I'm going to press myself back up, pushing through the hands, lowering down again, bending through the elbows, and press up. This can be a very difficult movement, so again, you are able to use that assisted portion if you would like. However, I think forcing yourself to kind of just do it with your own body weight as best as you can is sometimes the best option, just because it's actually going to help you build strength. So even if you can't get one rep in, it helps get you to a rep. Maybe you only do half a rep, and then the next time you can do a full rep, and then one day you'll be able to do 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. The only way you'll progress is if you push yourself and challenge yourself. Now, getting into the real workout, we are going to start with some bench presses. I'm starting out with just the barbell, which is 45 pounds in and of itself. I will say my upper body is not the strongest, so I will not be putting any crazy heavy weights on here, but that is okay. What you're going to do is you're going to lay on your back, keeping your chest nice and high as your hands are down. You want to have a small arch in your back, nothing crazy like any of those power lifters that you see. That is a specific form for that type of workout. But just for a normal bench press, you do want to have a slight natural arch in your back, keeping your chest high, like I said, as your hands are down, so that when you press your hands up, you actually bring your chest down a little bit towards the seat, closer to the seat. That way you're activating through your pecs and not just your arms. You'll push up and then bring it back down. So every time your hands are down, your chest is a little bit elevated, and when you press your hands up, your chest comes down towards the seat a little bit. Make sure you exhale as you push up, inhale as you come down. You do still want to keep your core nice and tight and have nice proper foot placement so that you feel stable. Make sure that the bar is not closer to one side or the other, so you're not lopsided at any point. You will be doing 4 sets of 10 and increasing your weight with each set. Moving into your first superset, you're going to start off with 3 sets of 8 on each side for alternate dumbbell chest presses. So similar to before, but now you'll be on a bench that is at an incline. Whatever incline honestly feels comfortable for you is best, but you want to keep the dumbbells above your chest, not too high above your face. I know a lot of people have a hard time doing that sometimes. And you also want to make sure that When your hands are down, your hand is kind of rotated at like a 45 degree angle, like towards your face a little bit. And then as you press forward, you would rotate it to face the mirror or the wall, whatever's in front of you. Exhaling up, inhaling on the way down, doing 8 on each side, so a total of 16. Then what you're going to do to superset this is you're going to be supersetting this with some tricep extensions. You're going to do 3 sets of 15 of these. So what you do is you just stand nice and tall with your feet pretty close together, keep your core tight, and try not to let your chin come down too close towards your chest. Try to keep your head straight up, looking forward. Don't let your shoulders come up towards your ears. You're going to start with the dumbbell behind your head with a nice grip on that dumbbell, thumbs at the bottom, rest of the fingers off top. And then you're going to extend those arms up to straighten them up. Make sure you don't bring the dumbbell above your head because obviously that is very dangerous. Make sure it still stays behind your head. As you fully extend, bend those elbows, come back down. So you're exhaling as you press up and then inhaling as you bend the elbows, bring it back down. Repeat for 15 reps, and then you'll repeat this for 3 sets. Next, you're going into dumbbell lateral side raises. You're going to be doing 2 sets of this for 8 on each side. Stand nice and tall with your feet about hip distance apart, toes pointed forward. Keep your core tight. You're going to keep your arms pretty straight with a slight bit of tension in that elbow, so just a slight bend, but nothing super crazy. As you lift your hand up, raise it just in line with the shoulder. Make sure your hand does not go above that shoulder because that's when you lose tension. So you just lift up and then down and then alternate to the other side. Try to keep your chin straight forward. I know I just brought it in towards my chest a little bit, but that's why anytime I see myself messing up, it just kind of reminds you all to not do as I've done, because we're all human, we all get tired, we all, kind of move our body around, but you want to make sure that your total body is in alignment. And your final superset is going to be some cable pec flies with some tricep push downs. So you're going to start in the middle of 2 cable towers. You want to have the handlebar attachments, and you're going to have one foot placed forward and the other foot slightly back with a small bend in that knee. Keep your core nice and tight. Your arms are going to come straight out with that slight bit of tension we talked about before, and you're not bending and straightening those elbows. You're really just pulling with the hands towards each other and then coming back out again with that same alignment in the arms. There's no bending, there's no straightening. Your arms stay the same. Your hands just come together and pull apart again. You want to make sure that when your hands are out, that your chest is forward, and when you bring your hands towards each other, your chest comes down and back, very similar to that chest press motion that you were doing before. And then you'll just repeat for 10 reps. Supersetting that with some tricep push downs. You're going to keep your elbows in close, tucked at your sides. Hands are going to be on top of the little rope attachment. You want your thumbs on the inside, the rest of your fingers gripped on the outside, and your feet are going to be about hip distance apart. Keep your toes pointed forward to have a nice stable stance. You're going to have your hands in line with those elbows, like I said, in at your sides, and as you press down, you pull the hands slightly out and then bring it halfway back up to keep tension. You don't want to let it come too high up, because when you allow it to come too high, that's when you lose the tension. So you want to keep everything at the bottom range of motion so that you really feel it in those little tricep muscles. That was the workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I was so stoked about the Fit for Fall program, but I'm even more stoked for my next winter program that's going to be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Make sure, again, you check out EPN for all of their products. They're amazing, and I'm sure you can find something that is beneficial to you and your routine, your body, your recovery. And again, you can use my code SReynolds10 to get 10% off, or you can purchase directly from me by DMing me, commenting, texting me if you happen to know me, any form of contact, and I'll be sure to get back to you with that. I will be purchasing more products very shortly for anyone who wants to purchase directly from me. I am very excited for all the content that is coming in the future, but I will save that for another time. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, comment below, share with your friends, and that's kind of it. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go, but before I do, I'll remind you all to stay positive, be active, and most importantly, do what keeps you healthy.
I still go, go, go.